Hey friends, Jeremy here, and thanks for making time to practice today. Today's practice is going to help us get grounded. Sometimes we can be stirred up and perhaps even spending a lot of time in the mind. This is going to help bring us back into the body, back into the heart, importantly, and after we do some grounding poses and stretches, we're going to do a little bit of breath work to help us relax and let out a big, deep exhale. So if that feels like the medicine for you today, you're in the right place. As you're ready, let's just take a nice wide stance. We're going to turn the toes out a little bit. We're going to bend the knees. And right away, we're going to drop into a grounded posture. You can bring your hands to your thighs. And we're just going to start by twisting a little left and right. So when we're ungrounded, sometimes it feels like heady energy. Sometimes we feel a little scattered and all over the place. And we can use the body as a tool to help us really ground and come back from that. So this deep sort of stance, this deep, wide squat is reminding us and allowing us to embody a sensation of being here and solid and unshakable. So after a couple times twisting left and right, we're going to come back to center and we're going to reach the arms forward. We're really going to challenge ourselves to drop into our breath and have a sensation of being unshakable. Even get a little bit lower if you can. And the arms are reaching forward and you have a sensation that you're here. You're grounded and you got this. Just a little bit of breath from this stance. Go ahead and inhale and gather your arms towards you as if you're drawing in good energy that you need and deserve right now. And then exhale, press forward and away, releasing anything that doesn't need to be there. Again, inhale, gather towards you, and exhale, press to the sides. Good. Inhale, gather towards you. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale, gather towards you. Exhale, pressing down. Just 2 more rounds like that. Moving meditation. Inhale, good energy towards you. Exhale, press away any of that funk. Inhale and out to the sides. And as you do this, you're staying low in your deep stance so that you're allowing your body to feel unmovable. Up and away as you exhale. 1 more. Inhale, gather, and down to the ground. Last round. Full inhale. Wash yourself over with good cleansing energy. Exhale, press away. Inhale, gather, and out to the sides. Inhale, gather, up and away. Inhale, gather, down to the ground as you stand up. Bring the feet just a little bit closer together. Open the palms. And 2 breaths now with your eyes open or closed to just feel perhaps a little bit of the shift. One more good breath in and a good breath out. Keep that in your toolbox. You can do anytime. As you're ready, join me at the top of the mat. We'll get into a little bit of flow, take it to the ground. Sweeping the arms up overhead on an inhale. Forward bend on your exhale. Lift up halfway with the hands to shins. And exhale, deeply fold. We'll stay here in the fold for 5 breaths. You may grab your elbows if you like. Some of us may interlace hands behind the back. Let yourself really melt here. You can bend the knees a little bit. Do try to relax your head, shake out your neck a bit. It can be nice to let your lips go. 2 more strong breaths. The folds, the turning into ourself, they allow us to take a pause from the outside world so that we can recollect and recenter. 1 more good breath in and a good breath out. Look down, release your hands to the floor, and step your right foot to the back of the mat for a low lunge. In your low lunge, we're just going to bring hands to the hips today as you let your hips press forward, or you might interlace your hands if you like and keep working with that too. Draw the shoulders down and together wherever you are. Let the hips melt a little forward, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. One more like that. Into the whole body, breathing out. And then hands come to the ground. Your half splits or any degree of splits, you're gonna pull your hips back over the right knee and walk that left heel a little forward. It can be helpful to grab your 2 blocks if you like by your shin. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, bending forward, forehead to the knee. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, the forehead to the knee. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forehead to knee. Slowly rise, bend the knee. We're gonna step forward to the top of the mat again in your fold. Lift up halfway and exhale, deeply fold. We're gonna stay here for another 5 breaths. So you may grab the elbows or interlace your hands one more time. Use your big exhales to help you get a little lower to the ground. You'll notice every time you exhale, the body usually gives you a millimeter, something, a softening. Deeper into your fold, the more you can open the body, the back body. Two more breaths. See if you can let your head melt to the ground. Don't worry, mine's not there either. Just an idea. One more. Releasing your hands to the ground. Pause here. We'll step the left leg to the back of the mat for your low lunge. Take your time. 2 hands can come to your hips as you like, or interlace the hands behind you. Open the chest. Letting the hips melt forward, breathing. Big exhales. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more, breathing in. Breathing out. Hands come down. Front splits or half splits of your choosing, any degree. Pull the hips back over the left knee. Feel free to wiggle that heel out. Leg doesn't need to be straight, just honest. Give a nice inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold towards the shin. 2 more times. Lengthen, as if you're going out just a little bit further. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Look forward, bend the knee, step forward and fold, top of the mat. One more time. Halfway lift with your feet hip width or so apart, and exhale, deeply fold. Okay, grabbing forearms or clasping hands behind your back, yogi's choice. Try to lift the navel, heavy the head, sink in, in. Using your breath and your big exhales as a tool to go somewhere you haven't been yet. Wherever you are, it's perfect. You may bend the knees a little more. Just try to soften the belly, heavy the head. One more, good inhale. Good exhale. Now we're gonna come into a yoga squat. So some of us will turn the toes out and perhaps sit between the heels. Some of us may sit on a block, and that can be helpful to bridge the gap. So you may sit on your block, and that can be nice. If for any reason it's not happening for you, come back into that deep squat that we started with, and you can bring your hands to your inner thighs, and that's an awesome way to do it too. So one of those squats on the heels, on a block, or maybe halfway, and you can use your hands or your elbows to press into your inner thighs as you look over your shoulder, and let your low back have a sensation that it's melting down. Just a couple more breaths here. This low to the ground posture, this deep squat, it's telling the body we're here, we're grounded, we're strong, we're capable. A little bit of the opposite of feeling the fluster, the frenetic or disconnected energy that sometimes our days pull us into. Last breath. Okay, One way or another, we're gonna have a seat. Nothing fancy, just bring your booty down to the ground. Extend your left leg out in front of you and draw your right leg in for a twist. Press your left heel away from you, hug your right thigh and turn over the right shoulder. You can walk your right thigh in and walk your right hand back to deepen your twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Come back to center, and you're going to lift your right leg and hold it in the left hand. Extend that leg out, and you're going to bring your right arm out to the side. Now, some of us are going to hold here, but some of us may straighten the right leg. Either one is cool, wherever you are. You're going to start to turn over the right shoulder and look behind you or to the side. And you find a place that's comfortable to look. And then as you start to kick with your right foot, see if you can bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. That's going to open up a stretch on the left side of your neck. So you're using the foot and the kick to stretch the left arm as you breathe into the left side of your neck. If it feels okay, give it 2 more breaths. Slowly come back to center. Bring your right hand towards the thigh or the ankle. Bring your forehead to knee for just 1 breath. Whoa. And then release as you let it float to the ground. Whew. All right. Bend your left knee. Foot on the ground, twisting to your left. Hug your thigh in, sit nice and tall. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. If nothing else, just taking this time to get in the body, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, coming back to center, your right hand can grab outside your left thigh. You can keep your knee bent, and you may float your left arm behind you. You can look to the side or behind you, and then as you start to kick with your left hand, you may bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. And you feel that on the right side of your neck as you really kick to lengthen the right arm. Breathing in, breathing out. I feel that through my right arm, my right shoulder, and the right side of my neck. 1 more. Good. Come back around, left hand to the foot or ankle, forehead to knee, or at least the idea 1 time. And then gentle release, set it down. Walk your butt back just a little bit more. And then go ahead and lift your arms for 1 more final fold. You're going to bring your hands to your shins or to the feet, whatever's available. Lift your heart on an inhale. Deeply fold on your exhale. Give it 5 breaths. If you can, with your hands or a belt, you can pull back on your toes. Otherwise, draw the belly in, relax the head, breathing here. Slowly release, crossing the legs, and finding your way to a comfortable seat. We're going to sit on a block if it's helpful for you, or a blanket, or whatever you need. We're going to do some breath work now as we move into a little bit of breathing and meditation. This breath work pattern is 2 inhales through the nose to fill all the way up, and 1 long exhale through the mouth to get to the bottom. So I'll guide us through a few rounds, and you can do a few rounds on your own. For whatever it is, you're just going to let yourself be comfortable and breathe. You can soften or close your eyes. We'll give an easy breath in, easy breath out. Okay. Nose, inhale, nose, Inhale, mouth, exhale, 3, 4. Nose in, nose in, mouth out, 3, 4 with sound. Nose in, nose in, mouth out, all the way. In, 2, in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, in, 2, out, 2, with sound, 3 through the mouth, 4. In, 2, in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4. In, nose, out, mouth, all the way. In, out. Try 5 on your own. About 2 more rounds, you're doing great. Last one. And on this one, as you finish exhaling, hold the breath out all together. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out just for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to the top. Hold the breath at the top for 3, 2, and exhale, release. Come back to your natural, easy breath for just a minute or 2 as you allow yourself to sit in meditation. The eyes can fall closed if they're not already. And you may invite a softening of the whole body, relaxing from the crown of the head through the neck and shoulders, torso and belly, softening and relaxing the hips and thighs. If you enjoy meditation, cool. If it's hard and the mind is racing, also cool, totally normal. At the very least, you're simply taking a break. And I'm willing to bet at some point in the last several days, you thought to yourself, I could use a break. So friends, this is it. We're gonna sit for 1 more minute. Let yourself be at ease, feeling the ground. Let's enjoy just 3 slightly deeper breaths here. And before we go, you may fold the hands at the heart. And just enjoy a couple breaths here. What does it feel like to locate yourself here at the heart? Back in the body, back in the ground, and now back in the heart. Feeling into the heart, one more good breath in. Big breath out. Amazing work. Hope that big exhale felt good. Hope you feel a little more grounded, a little more in the body, a little more in the heart. Come back to this practice anytime you need, and I'll see you soon.